Hi, my name is Kyle. I make multiple six figures for my clients and personally I've collected over $30,000 in revenue in 1 month. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 things you can use to make sure people actually take you up on your offer on your webinars. And as you can see on screen now, obviously all the client proof as well, as in reviews, good feedback, cash collected, all that good stuff. So that's all there. So let's just come up here. So recently, I think actually just yesterday, someone asked me, a good friend of mine asked me, about the webinar. So they are currently running one for a big insurance company doing 6 million ARR. So it's about 500k a month. And he asked me what I do for my webinars. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what I would do. I would do. And there's a few ways you can go about it. But he didn't want to give off the salesy vibes. And that's what I'm going to tell you can get away from doing. So the first thing you can do to increase sort of like urgency, scarcity, and the likelihood someone takes you up on your offer is, like I just said, scarcity. So now this is the most common tactic. What you'll see a lot of people do on webinars is say, hey, look, there's only X spots left. The problem with this one is a lot of people are lying. They can take on as many. They'll say there's like, yo, 20 spots left, 20 spots left. You join the community, there's 100 new people in there. It's funny. So a lot of people do use this one. And again, as you can see there, it can be effective. But when you're working with a more intelligent audience, they know you're probably lying, especially if they're in the sales and marketing space. They know there's not limited spots left. And if there actually is, this is a great one to use. But then once you actually hit capacity, announce, say, hey, we're closed, we're finished, we hit our capacity. Because then the next time you come around to do it, people will believe you 10 times more. And you never want to completely sell your audience. For example, if there's 50 people who could buy, only sell it to 30. Because that 20 left, next time you release it, will buy it straight away. You don't want to like fully dry up your gold mine, if that makes sense. You don't want to fully use up that oil well you have. You always want to leave a little bit of reserve demand that you can just tap into whenever you need it. And if you always have that reserve demand, that will just keep growing. They'll tell people, and then people are like, oh wow, when this guy says there's X spots left, they actually believe him. So this is a good strategy, and it's one you can use. But if it's not true, I wouldn't use it. The second one that is you can use to increase the likelihood someone takes you up on your offer is urgency. So this is another good one that I mainly use for my webinars. And the way this works is it's not spot based, so it's not based off the supply. It's actually based off a time window. So for example, I like to say 72 hours. So for all the clients I work with, this is basically the main one I use. Sometimes we use Scarcity as well when it's genuinely true, but we're largely using urgency. So the way this works is, like I just mentioned, they have 72 hours to either book a call or buy. And what's super interesting is on the webinar, let's say 10 people buy. In that replay window where that 72 hours is counting down, we'll find the same amount of people buy or book a call. Nearly every single time I've run a webinar. It's so weird. So I've always found you get 50% of people on the webinar and then 50% of people after the webinar. And most of the booked calls will come right after the webinar, so when the replay drops, and in the last few hours. Very interesting insight. So urgency is definitely one of my favorites to use. And the third one, this is urgency, but bonus based. And it can also be classed as scarcity. So I'm just going to call it S plus U. So it's like a mix. And basically I just say the bonus will be gone. So for example, one of my clients, Alistair, there was a open date event that we were running as part of the bonus if you booked a call within 72 hours. When you actually then bought, it was fine as long as you booked a call within that time window. You would have got a free ticket to like a mastermind event he was doing. Now, usually mastermind events can cost 2K, 3K, 1K. So having that as a bonus was, a nice little add-on. And if you were thinking about buying anyways, it can just get you that over the edge. So when you have a bonus that will be gone within 72 hours, and people can't even buy anymore within 72 hours, those two combined make a really good offer. That promotes a lot more people to jump on it and purchase. So whenever you're running a webinar, the offer needs to be good. Again, so I'll probably make a completely different video on offers, but actually to increase the likelihood someone takes you up on it, you need to have one of these 3 things. And if you don't want to be as salesy, don't use the scarcity one, use urgency, or the bonus will be gone thing, and actually take away that bonus and actually stick to that 72-hour rule. Have a countdown on your landing page and then remove the option to book. That's what I did. I removed the option to book and removed the options for people to check out. So if they didn't literally purchase in that or book all in that window, they had no more chance to. And what you'll find is a 50% increase in people taking you up on your offer. So for example, last time you got 10, next time you'll get 15. If you have an offer of like, I don't know, a 5K offer, that'd be an extra 25K. So that could be good. That goes straight to the bottom line. No, it's same customer acquisition cost, same people on the webinar, same show rate. If everything else stays the same, obviously you just have a higher close rate. So yeah, if you found that valuable, I'd recommend as a quick little add-on, when you do have this, make sure you're sending out 10 post-webinar emails. And in this, you're going to alternate between 4 things. So the first thing is going to be replay to attendees. The next one will be replay to non-attendees. And the next one then will be FAQ that the person on the webinar answered. So what you want to do is pull the transcript, find the question, and then you can use like AI to basically pull the exact words that they said and put that into an email. And you have the question at the top saying, someone asked me this on the webinar, question. Here's how I responded. Then you put the answer. Obviously you break it up to make it doesn't look like one big block of text, but that is what I do. And then finally, obviously you just have like the sale ones. I just remind them it's happening. And then this one's in the morning. I do that one in the morning, and then I do that one at night. Because in the morning, people don't really want to be sold to. They want to just have like a nice start to their day, learn something new. So I send the FAQ one in the morning, sales one at night. The replay to attendees, replay to non-attendees guys straight away. Obviously in that 72-hour window, I'm sending altogether equals about 10. Sweet. All right, that's all from me. Have a great day and keep winning.